So I have all of my records strewn across my floor because I want to do for you a modern psychedelic collection. Now, I don't have a lot of older psychedelic albums because they tend to be harder to find and they tend to be quite pricey in price. I know, I looked up some of them on Discogs, and some of them I'm just not going to be able to afford to have within my collection, but they're nice to look at. So I'm going to show you all of the modern psychedelic albums I have within my collection, and if they're a gatefold or a color variant, I will show you that as well. So the first one I have is Tame Impala's Collector's Edition of Currents. I do not know if they still have it on their website, but I believe they're probably sold out of this particular edition. Now the first thing we have is Tame Impala's Currents, and what's cool about this is it's this beautiful red color. Next, we have a list of people to try to forget about, and Taxi is here. Tame Impala's Power Lines, which is a flexi disc. And then we have a booklet here that explains how Currents was made, and also we got some of Kevin Parker's scribblings in here as well, which is really neat. A poster. Now I haven't hung this poster up, but I do want to hang it up on my wall. I think I might hang it up behind all of this other stuff that I have. It's a really cool poster. And last but not least, we have the remixes. This is Tame Impala's Let It Happen Reality in Motion remixes. And the cool thing I had mentioned in a previous video was the fact that Jay Watson, who's a member of Pawn and Tame Impala, did a remix. Now, he performs as this artist called Gum. I haven't bought any of Gum's records, but when I go to see Pawn November the 13th, I'm going to see if they have any Gum records, and I'm going to buy some Gum records for my collection. Now, I've been very fortunate to be able to see Tame Impala 3 times in concert. I saw him at the Fox Theater in Pomona, April of 2015. I saw him at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, July of 2015. And if you have never been to that particular venue, it is a venue here in Hollywood, and bands perform at a cemetery. That's right, an actual cemetery. You can see all of the celebrities who are buried at that particular cemetery. If I remember correctly, Johnny Ramone is buried at that cemetery. But Tame Impala is just one of those bands you have to see once in concert. They put on a very good show. Next, we got Tame Impala's Inner Speaker. I got a little tongue-tied there and I kind of said their name wrong. But this is my absolute favorite Tame Impala album. Love this album. Next, we have another Tame Impala Currents album. I'm not sure if Amazon was the only one who was selling this particular variant, but the cool thing is you got this gold album and you've got this purple album. Now, there was another variant of Currents that was being sold, and it was limited to 500, and it was being sold through their website, and I think it might have been like an Australian edition that had like 5 prints that came along with it. I did not pick that up, but I saw some of my friends picked it up and it looked really nice. Next we have Tame Impala's Lunarism. And this one is a gatefold. Really nice. I want to spin this one again tonight, just for Halloween sakes. Next we have Polygona Wonderland by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is the Vinyl Moon Co. / Too Many Records collaborative effort. And what's really cool is you got this gatefold, but the coolest thing is this spine label. I am a sucker for a really nice spine label, and this is a really nice spine label. Now, the record itself is teal. Also, I like to mention that in this booklet, my name is somewhere here. I should have wrote something cool, but all I wrote was Lisa. Yeah. I told him to put Lisa. I should have put Groovy Lisa, but back then, my channel wasn't Groovy Lisa. It was just Lisa. Next, we have King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with the Mile High Club. And this is Sketches of Brunswick East. You got the band in the back. I like to keep the hype stickers. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with Paper Mache Dream Balloon. And this one is an orange vinyl. Gumbot Soup by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Now, there is 5 albums that came out from them recently, and it was a reissue of their very first 5 albums. Now, they had an Australian pressing from their website Flightless Records, but I did not get it because the shipping is really super crazy. So I'm gonna probably go and order the record store variants that they have from various record stores, and those are way cheaper than the Australian pressings, but I do want to get that in my collection. And I still need to get I Am Your Mind Fuzz, as well as the Flying Monoconal Banana. Yeah, I need to get that one as well. I want to complete my King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard collection. Next we have Quarters by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And the cool thing about this album is the gatefold. Look at this. It's a very interesting gatefold, guys. We got the lyrics. I always appreciate that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, they go the extra mile for their records, because they really do. And this one is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, No Gone Infinity. By far my favorite album of theirs. And let me show you the album. It's really super pretty. It is this beautiful green and black splatter. By far the prettiest pressing I owned of any King Gizzard album. Now, the question is, will King Gizzard do 5 albums this year? Oh wait, they did 5 pressings. Will they do 5 albums in 2019? We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Next, we have MGMT's Oracular Spectacular. This is a beautiful, beautiful album. And if you're looking to add any album to your collection, you definitely have got to add this one. Next, we have Temple's Sun Structure. Pawn the Weather. Now, I've seen Pond 2 times in concert. I got to meet them once, and I got them to sign my favorite album of theirs, which is Beard, Whites, and Denim. And I'm going to see them for a 3rd time in November with my boyfriend. It's his early birthday gift to me, so I'm really excited to go and see him again. And hopefully I can pick up this limited edition 7-inch record that they have, as well as some of Nick Albrook's albums and Jay Watson's album as Gum. Next we have Beard, Whites, and Denim by Pond. This is my favorite Pond album. And it's not a gatefold. But still, it's a really super cool album to have in my collection. And last but not least, within my collection, we have Pond's Holding Out for You. I mean, Pond's Man, It Feels Like Space Again. And this is actually a play on an album that was released in the early 60s by Janis Joplin, which is called The Big Brother Holding Company. I believe that's the name of it. So, this is really super cool. So that is my modern psychedelic collection for you guys. There's still a bunch of other modern psychedelic albums I want to get in my collection. I want to get some OCs. I want to get some La Alice and various other modern psychedelic artists within my collection. So if you listen to a lot of modern psychedelic artists, please tell me in the comments below which albums I should get for my collection, because I'm always looking to expand my record collection, and I really do appreciate the people within the vinyl community who have a wide variety of music that they listen to, and they can go and suggest me some newer psychedelic artists. If you're not really into newer music, then you don't have to comment. But those of you who are, let me know. Thanks for watching this video. Peace, love, and grooviness. Keep spinning your records. Bye, guys.